Hi guys, Ken Ajoku here, and today I'm just going to share with you a very quick question that one of my colleagues asked on one of our groups. So here's the question. He said he has three businesses at the moment. His first business is pitching to get investors. His second business is actually to try to obtain property for service accommodation. And his last business is property sourcing. And his question was, shall he put all of these services onto one website? And this is what I shared with him. I said, this is what I did, and maybe it can help you. So I thought I'd make a video about this just to show you what I told him and see if it might help you with your business decisions when it comes to making a website. So this is what I do. What I do is I have separate websites for these different scenarios. For example, the Kajoku Investing, I have a website just for investors. And the reason I have this is so that they can see, so you can focus the investor on one thing. If you give the investor too many things to think about, too many things to decide, too many decisions to make, then they may not even make that decision. So for example, here I've just said how you can earn a better return on your income. Instead of having it in savings, we tell them what we've done. We might have bought a property and renovated the property, and we're going to be using that money for the renovation of those properties. And that's how they're going to get a return on their investment. Then the next thing I will look at is the sourcing deals. I have a separate website that I use for sourcing deals, and I allow the investor to put their details in there. And it's just, that site is specific for sourcing deals. So when they go there, there's no confusion. You funnel them, they can just go directly into that website and source deals. That's what they're looking for. So they put the details in, and you send them an email with the deals that you source. Then the next website would be for guaranteed rent. So you would use this website to pitch for guaranteed rent for landlords who are going to give you their property on a guaranteed rent basis, and then you will take that property and use it for service accommodation and things like that. So I have these on 3 different websites, and that's what I would recommend. However, I did try this on one website. I had another website called the Kajoku Group, and I had all of these different options on that website, but I found that this didn't work. I ran this for a number of years. It was good for presence, but it didn't get you click-throughs or people that actually registered and things like that. So I found that niching and narrowing down the websites funneled the user into a decision, so they could make a decision based on what was presented in front of them. So that is what I told him, and left that information with him and said, feel free to come back to me, but this is actually what worked for me, and perhaps it will work for you. The other thing I suggest as well is you could split test. You can do a split test. You could say, all right, then I'll have the 3 different websites. So I'll put the 3 different websites up, and I'll see which one gives me the most traffic. And I'll make a generic one that has got all of them up there as well. Like maybe call it a corporate website or something like that, and see if that actually works, and see what click-through you get. See what traffic you get feedback from your users, talk to them, what made them use the website, what made them choose to take up your services, and try and get some feedback that will help you to redesign and keep redesigning your website. I've changed my website probably about 30 times. You keep redeveloping yourself, because the website's changed, like, it's like decorating. If you don't decorate, then it becomes stale and old. So you have to keep on decorating to make it look fresh and make it look new. So that is Ken Ajoku signing out. God bless you. Thanks for listening.